Down to Andrews. Gets it down court. The shot is up. Yes! And Westell, you're greatly appreciated. Baker here for three. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to be pretty good season. That's a high fly ball. Deep there in the left field. And it's going to be gone! Paul P. Dan Fisher. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Here on YouTube.com, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, as we have tonight's Junior Varsity Boys basketball game between the visiting Monroe Central Golden Bears as they take on your Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We thank you, all of you, for tuning in here for this Friday night of Indiana High School boys basketball as we get right into things here with a very short version of our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Selma American Legion, Post 437. So right now here, your Raiders on a 17-game winning streak. Big win last week. There are a couple of big wins, at least from the JV level, only one game last week. They took down Cowan last Thursday night and then essentially played a combined game last Saturday afternoon at Union, which the varsity team played the first half, and then the majority of the JV guys ended up playing then the second half. So eager to see what these guys do tonight. Monroe Central, always a very good basketball program over there, and they've had our number the last couple of times around. And so this will be a really nice battle here tonight, especially from the JV level standpoint. We're playing some really good basketball, and we have throughout the majority of the season. And we're just looking to continue our winning ways here tonight in front of a nice home crowd. Obviously, fans continue to file in, but we're going to have a really nice crowd here this evening. We're going to be recognizing the state champion girls volleyball team later on tonight as well, and we'll have that right here on the WHS Network. So a lot of fun festivities going on. We hope you all stay tuned in throughout the evening, ready to get things started here with tonight's junior varsity game, again between the visiting Monroe Central Golden Bears. They take on your Wapahani Raiders here tonight, here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, and we'll be back with more right after these messages. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network as we take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. First for the Monroe Central Golden Bears at guard, wearing number 1. He's a freshman, number 1, Jackson Conkle. Starting at the other guard, a sophomore, number 2, Carter Wheatley. At forward, 5'10" freshman, number 12, Griffin Gamnam. Starting at the other forward position, a 5'11" sophomore, number 20, Justice Olm. And starting at forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 24, Carter Duncan. Again, Tom Byram is the head coach there for the Golden Bears. Now the starting lineup here for your Wapahani Raiders. Non-starters first include number 10, Noah Henderson, as well as number 23, Parker Swain, and number 13, Caleb Lewis. Again, the Raiders wearing the Indiana National Guard jerseys here tonight, so completely changing things up on us. The starters look like this. Starting at guard, wearing number 32, Brock Zintgraf. Starting at the other guard, wearing number 11, Brian Gibson. Starting at 1 forward, number 24, Mason Barton. At the other guard position, wearing number 1, Eli Andrews. And at forward, wearing number 33, Jalen Driscoll. Again, your Raiders are coached by Chris Willis. So again, that is tonight's starting lineups. Again, presented by Kinshaw Properties, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. so we will get tonight's game officially underway here at 6 o'clock p.m. here on this Friday, February the 10th of 2023. Again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, greatly appreciate all of you for tuning in here tonight. What should be a great battle here between Wapahani and Monroe Central. Again, only about a 10-minute drive away from one another. Handoff here, number 12, Ganem. Olam drives right, puts that one off the glass and in there for two, as that will get Monroe Central on the board here for the first time this evening. Gibson here left side, finds Driscoll. Zitgraf drives the baseline, kicks it there to Barton at the free throw line. Now Andrews drives right, stop, pop, no good there along the baseline, and here comes the Golden Bears back the other way. Nice defense right here from the Raiders, and that's going to be another takeaway. The second turnover now for Monroe Central here in the opening quarter. Barton, jump shot there along the baseline, left that one short. And so now again, Monroe Central back the other direction right here. So the Raiders off to a little bit of a slow start here through the first 1 minute and some change. Rebound there by Barton. Andrews left wing over to Gibson. Back up top, Andrews with the basketball out near the 10-foot volleyball line. Cross-court pass, Zitgraf's three is up. No good that time, rebounded by Wheatley. So Conkle pushing up floor quickly, finds Olm here on the right side. Duncan trying to post up down there on the right block, but to no prevail here. We'll have a foul here on Wapahani's number 11, Brian Gibson. That's his first, team's first of the night. So inbounded here to Ullum. Left side three by Ganem, no good, and Wapahani will head back the other way here on offense again, down 2-0 through the first 2 minutes and some change. Andrews over here to Gibson, gets it across half court. Zitgraf now there at the free throw line to Barton. Now Andrews here on the right wing. Cross-court pass. Gibson looking to set it up. Back over to Andrews again. Driscoll right there in the middle. Zitgraf, left corner three is up and good. And that will get the Raiders on the board here for the first time this evening. So a 3-2 Wapahani lead here. 4:24 to play here in the first. Ullum here at the top of the key, guarded by Gibson. Right corner. Kick back out here to Ullum once again. And that's going to be an offensive foul. So Brian Gibson will take one for the team. The foul will be on number 20, Justice Ullum, his first. Team's first of the night. Andrews back to Gibson. Looking for Driscoll here in the middle. Instead finds Zitgraf. Now Barton here at the left elbow. That shot's going to be up and good, and the foul. So Barton will now head to the line for one more. The foul's on number 12, Griffin Ganem. So that's his first, team's second. And so again, Barton at the line, shooting one, looking to complete the three-point play. The free throw will be up and good. Nicely done, Mason Barton. So now a 6-2 Wapahani lead. Again, a little bit of a slow start through the first minute and a half or so, but now kind of found their footing here a little bit. Last few possessions, and there's another takeaway. Fourth turnover now for the Golden Bears. Barton no good. Ullum there with a rebound as they look to push that floor quickly right here. Conkle there on the other end, there for two. Another left corner three from Zitgraf, and another one finding the bottom of the net. Second three now for Zitgraf, 6 points, and the Raiders now with a 9-4 lead. No good right there for number 12, Ganem, as we'll have a foul here on Monroe Central's number 24, Carter Duncan, his first, team's third. Barton there at the high post. He'll take it himself and rolls right off the rim. Tough break there for Barton. And ends up picking up the foul there as well. That will be his first, team's second. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor taken by Wapahani. This will be their first charge timeout here of the evening. Again, it's Wapahani 9, Monroe Central 4. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here. Again, with both teams back out onto the floor. 9-4 Wapahani lead. Again, under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. You got a couple of made three-point baskets by Zitgraf, and then a and one basket there for Mason Barton, collecting all 9 points so far between Zitgraf and Barton. And we're going to have another foul here on the Golden Bears. It's going to be on number 12, Ganem, his second, team's fourth. So he'll come out of the game as number 22, Justice Davis, will now sub onto the floor for the Golden Bears. It's a 6'3" junior. Barton, baseline jumper up, no good. Driscoll battling there for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off of Monroe Central. So a job well done there by Driscoll and not giving up on the play. And ends up getting the possession back here for the Raiders. Andrews here at the top. Over to the left side here. Barton drives it in, shots up, and good. And a great job there dribbling and getting himself to the middle and able to get the finish he was looking to get right there. It puts the Raiders on top here by 7. You have Driscoll there on the corner that just got the deflection. So again, the Raiders following up with even better defense right here. You love what the Raiders do offensively. But it all starts right here on the defensive end, being able to get stops, being able to frustrate the opponent's offense. Left side here to Olam. Davis looking to post up down low. Instead, kicks it back out to Conkle. Drives it in. Nothing available. Olam, top the key three will be up. And in and out, no good. Barton corralling the rebound. And here come the Raiders pushing up floor quickly here by Eli Andrews. Andrews to the corner. Gibson's three is going to be up. A little too long right there. Rebounded by Carter Duncan. Conkle leading the way right there, finds number 2, Wheatley, but unable to get it to go as Barton corrals another defensive rebound. So 1:17 to play here in the first. Barton there with a screen. Andrews back to the corner here to Gibson. Now he'll find Zitgraf here at the top. Screen there from Driscoll. Back to Barton here on the right wing. Now on to Andrews. Nice screen from Barton, rolling off of it right there. You're going to be able to post him up down low. Barton goes up with a shot, no good, off the front iron. And Conkle again here on the right side, on the far side of the floor. Dumps it down low. Nice deflection there from the Raiders. Wheatley, no good. Driscoll corrals the rebound. And right here, if you're Wapahani, we're just going to slow things up, which is a darn good idea. A lot of action, a lot of physicality here within these last few possessions. Time to just slow it down here, hold for the last shot of the quarter. And as I mentioned, after a little bit of a slow start, the Raiders have got it going, but then a turnover, and then no good there on the layup, and then missed the layup again. Conkle for two, can't get that one to go. And so after it's all said and done, Monroe Central won't get anything out of that except for a takeaway. Nonetheless, here at the end of one, it is Wapahani 11, Monroe Central 4, here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. 11-4 Wapahani lead here at the end of one. It's going to be Raider basketball to begin the second quarter play. Again, if you're just joining us here for the first time this evening, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Zitgraf here to the corner to Eli Andrews, and that is money. Heck yes. Eli Andrews makes it rain from downtown. So that will be Eli's first points on the night. Again, 6 points here for Zitgraf, 3 for Barton, and now 3 for Andrews. Also, pardon me, 5 points for Barton. Forgot the shot that he made earlier. So 6, 5, and 3. Another turnover there from Monroe Central now gives them 5 here on the night. Zitgraf, left side 3, no good. Rebounded by Andrews, kicks it back out to Gibson. He'll take the right wing 3, no good. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Wapahani. So a couple of real nice looks. Unfortunately, nothing came to fruition right there. It's number 35, Josh Swearingen. And number 23, Kyler Bogue. So again, both those young men now in here for the Golden Bears. And that's going to be another turnover. The 6th now in the first half for Monroe Central. An absolute killer right there. So the foul will be here on number 33, Jalen Driscoll, his first. Team's third. And a free throw, no good. Andrews drives left, kisses that one off the glass there for 2. So 5 points down the night here for Eli. Left side here, Conkle drives to the left elbow. No good right there as that was swatted away. As we're going to have a foul here on Monroe Central's number 35, Josh Swearingen. So that's his first, team's 5th. Andrews cross half court, guarded by Olam. And that's going to be kicked out of bounds off of the Golden Bears. And there's Andrews again, another left side attack right there, and another 2-point basket. 7 points now for Eli. And we're going to have another timeout, this time taken by Monroe Central, their first charge timeout. And we'll step aside here for a timeout of our own. It's Wapahani 18, Monroe Central 6 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. Again, following the timeout. Again, Wapahani with an 18-6 lead here in the second quarter. Conkle out here to Olem. He'll take the right side three. That is no good. Chased down there by Duncan there for the rebound. Now left side shot, no good. And another offensive board, this time there for Swearingen. And now Zitgraf grabs a hold of it, and the Raiders will start again here on offense. So a couple of good looks there for the Golden Bears as they continue to struggle to get anything going offensively. In large part the way that Wapahani has played defensively. There's the Raiders turn it over now for the third time this evening. Right side three from Duncan's going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Driscoll. Nicely done there by the big man. Love the post presence we have there with Driscoll and Barton both. Andrews left elbow shot, no good. Rebounded by Olem. Looking to push up floor quick, fast, in a hurry. Then Barton comes right from behind. And then looks like Barton might have hurt himself there a little bit, a little floor burn. So Wheatley back into the game for Monroe Central, and that's going to be a 5 count and another turnover. They're 7th now in the first half here for Monroe Central. So again, you balance out the turnovers and then the lack of overall offensive, prowess from a shooting aspect. It's been tough going here for Monroe Central. We'll have a foul, moving screen on number 24, Mason Barton, his second, team's 4th. But again, there for the Golden Bears, they've had some nice looks. The shots haven't fallen. Now, again, as I mentioned a few moments ago, the Raiders have played really nice defense so far here this evening. Really getting up there on some of these shots. No good right there. Again, they've had a couple of missed layups just like that. Again, things, when things aren't going good. You mount that along with turnovers, it's tough to win ball games. But Wapahani now has got to convert here on the offensive end. Barton over here to Gibson on the right wing. Driscoll there with the screen. Andrews now to Barton. Now on the Zitgraf here on the right side. He'll dribble to the free throw line, back out to Driscoll. Nice take. Nice finish there from Jalen Driscoll. Oh, that was beautiful. The foul's on number 35, Josh Swearingen. That's his second, team 6th. But I love that aggressiveness right there from Jalen. That's what we like to see right there. So he will head to the line for one more. And a free throw attempt off the front iron, no good. And so again, pushing up the floor again quickly here by Monroe Central. A nice job here by the Raiders to get back in transition again after the missed opportunity there at the free throw line, but Job well done underneath as we're going to have a jump ball. And possession error will favor Monroe Central. And so it's going to be Noah Henderson now subbing in for the Raiders. Seeing his first action tonight as Mason Barton will have a seat. Olam left side three up, no good. Swearenson there with a rebound. Conkle looking to drive, nothing available. Nice defense there from Andrews. Olam, no good. Swearenson there, can't get the putback to go. Another rebound there for Driscoll. And the Raiders looking to be patient right here, make sure we're settling for a good shot. Driscoll there, top the key screen, left side here to Zitgraff. And a foul from behind right there. That's going to be on number 20. Justice Olam, his second, team seventh. So that's going to send the Raiders to the line here for the one and bonus. And we'll have number 22, Justice Davis, and number 23, Kyler Bogue now in here for Monroe Central. So Zitgraff at the line. And the first one's going to be up and good. So Zitgraff now with 7 points here on the night. And a second one up and good as well. Nicely done, Zitgraff. 2 for 2 there from the charity stripe. 8 points total. Duncan, no good, but he's fouled on the shot. And foul's going to be here on Eli Andrews, his first. Team's fifth. So it's going to be Carter Duncan here at the line. Free throw attempt will be up and good. So 22-7. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. So Duncan, 2 for 2 there from the line. 22-8 lead here for the Raiders. And just a touch over a minute remaining here in the first half. Henderson drives it inside, shots up, no good. Had to double pump on that one, but Zitgraff there with the rebound. And so now the Raiders will set things back up, and a little overzealous there by Wheatley. That's his first, team's eighth. So Eli Andrews here at the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity. Free throw's going to be up and good. So Eli now up to 8 points here on the night. Looking for number 9 right here. Oh, rattles in and out, no good. Zitgraff though with a rebound, can't get the putback to go. Gets it back and still can't get the second follow-up to go. Man, that's going to be another turnover here for the Golden Bears. They're 8th here in the first half. Under 30 seconds to play. Driscoll here with the left side screen. Andrews over to Zitgraff. Now Henderson here on the right side. In patience here for Wapahani on offense. Holding for this last shot, I would assume. Nearly the last shot. Zitgraff no good. Driscoll there with the offensive rebound and a putback. Big time right there, and that's going to do it here for the first half of play. So your halftime score, it's Wapahani 25, Monroe Central 8. Make sure to stick around here with us, folks. Again, we'll have our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. You have two choices. Option 1, take 2 nanoseconds to reach over and put on your seatbelt. Or option 2, decide it's too much work for a Saturday and don't put on your seatbelt. As the seatbelt alarm continues to sing the song of its people, you roll your eyes. You're just going down the block, you'll be fine. You take a turn to the left and that's when you see it.
Just wear your seatbelt. It's an easy way to save your own life. The Indiana Criminal Justice Institute wants to remind you that choices matter. Click it to live it.
All right, folks, welcome back here to the Next Home Elite Real Estate game break at the half. Again, it's Wapahani 25, Monroe Central 8. Great first half of basketball here for Wapahani. I mentioned there throughout the first half a little bit. Got off to a little bit of a slow start there through the first minute and a half or two. And then we found our footing. And, it wasn't – I guess I shouldn't say we had a great first half. We had a good one. There was some things we can clean up maybe a little bit better offensively. But really, for the most part, I thought we did a pretty solid job. Defense was really nice. Fairly good job rebounding for the most part. A couple, on 3 or 4 different possessions. I know that we allowed 2 or 3 different offensive rebounds, which you got to minimize that as much as possible. But really, for the most part, I thought we rebounded the ball really well. We moved the ball well on offense. We're settling for good shots now. It's just, trying to continue to get more momentum, more rhythm on offense. But 25 points in the first half, that's pretty darn good. So just got to keep on trucking, keep on playing hard defensively, keep on playing hard on offense as well. Make sure we're continuing to attack the rim, finding that inside presence. And then we can obviously do our thing by working the ball outside and knocking down some of our outside shots as well. But a good first half of play here for Wapahani. Hopefully we can back that up with an even better second half coming up here within the next 5 minutes or so. But the Raiders were led here in the first half by a couple of young men here. You had Eli Andrews there with 8 points, Brock Zitgraff with 8 points. Then you have Mason Barton with 5 points, and then Jalen Driscoll with 4. Again, there for the grand total of 25 first half points here for Wapahani. So we, as I mentioned before, earlier on in the broadcast during our pregame, pretty busy evening out here tonight. We're going to be having our Wapahani Lady Raider Volleyball State Championship banner unveiled here tonight for Class 2A, in which the Raiders won that one back there in the first part of November. So that'll be a great presentation. That's going to be in between the JV and varsity games this evening. So we will have that telecasted right here on the WHS network following this JV game. So make sure to stay tuned in. You'll want to watch that. It'll be a nice presentation. We'll have the whole team out there on the floor as they get recognized as well. So a very big deal. And then also tonight during the varsity game, during the halftime, we'll have the Indy Air Bears coming out here. They're a jump rope team from Indianapolis that perform all over the country. And we've had them out here before. They are absolutely tremendous. Some of the stuff they're able to do is just unreal, absolutely unreal. So we're looking forward to that again here tonight. Again, that'll be during the halftime of the varsity game coming up later on this evening. So a lot of things going on here tonight. We hope you all are able to stay tuned in throughout the evening here. But it's Wapahani 25, Monroe Central 8. Here at the half, we'll step aside and we'll be back with more second half of play coming up on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
A licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All righty, folks, welcome back here with the start of the second half here on the WHS Network. And greatly appreciate you all for tuning in and supporting us, but more importantly, supporting both these teams here tonight from Monroe Central and your Wapahani Raiders. Again, a 25-8 Raider lead. Again, the Raiders here supporting the Indiana National Guard jerseys here tonight as Eli Andrews makes a rain from beyond the arc. So 11 points now for Eli on the night. But it's always, really neat. I can't remember. I don't believe we've wore these in the last couple of years, I don't think. But we went a nice long stretch there where the Raiders won the Indiana National Guard jerseys. And it's just, like I said, it's really special. And it's nice to have these guys out here supporting Indiana National Guard jerseys here tonight. No good there by Andrews. Barton, though, will corral the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Gibson now to Driscoll. On to Andrews again here on the left wing. Three again left short there, but another offensive board, this time for Driscoll. So a foul here on number 12, Griffin Gainham. His third. Team's first of the half. And so that's going to send Mason Barton to the line here for 2 shots. So the first one's up and good. So Barton now with 6 points on the night. Looking for number 7 right here. The second free throw attempt will be up and good. Nicely done. So Barton now 7 points on the evening, 30-10 Wapahani. Conkle here on the right wing to the corner. That's number 12 Gainham, and a traveling violation called. First turnover here in the second half. So a foul from behind there, number 2 Carter Wheatley. His second, team second. Barton there finds Gibson. Conkle again gets a deflection, but Gibson able to recover. And Barton maneuvers his way right on in there for 2 more. And now the Golden Bears will turn it over for a second time. So that gives them now 10 on the night. Andrews right side. Post feed down low to Barton. Will have a reach in. And this will be on Wheatley, his third. Team's third of the half. And a couple of substitutions here for the Golden Bears. Number 22, Justice Davis. Number 23, Kyler Bogue. Gibson over to Andrews. He'll take a left wing 3. No good right there. Driscoll, though, with another offensive rebound. Can't get the putback to go. Battle for the basketball. It's going to be out of bounds off of the Raiders. Nice takeaway. Andrews right there, able to intercept that pass. Third turnover now for Monroe Central, and Barton no good there on the layup. So Olin will push it up floor quickly. Lost the handle on it. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Monroe Central, they say. Gibson up top. Left side now, Zitgraf. Driscoll screens him right there. Now out to Barton. He'll give way to Andrews. He'll drive right to the corner. That is Brian Gibson. The three is up. No good. Tipped out there, recovered there by Kyler Bogue. And now Olam will bring it up floor here for the Golden Bears. He'll pop the top, the key three. No good. So again, Monroe Central still trying to find their offensive identity. Post feed down low to Barton. Looking to go to work. Little 5-foot jumper up and good there for two. So Barton now up to 11 points on the night. And we'll see Noah Henderson returning to the floor for Wapahani. Also, Griffin Ganem back in for the Golden Bears. And so we'll see a foul here on Wapahani number 24, Mason Barton. That's his third, team's first of the half. And so Gibson back in. Barton will have a seat. Duncan got nice positioning right there and was able to put that one in there for two. So 34-12 here up top. That's Zitgraf. Top the key three. No good. Rebounded there by number 12, Ganem. As Conkle push up floor quickly right here. Finds Davis underneath. And the shot's up and good. So last two possessions coming away there with 4 points here for Monroe Central. Henderson there at the free throw line, finds Driscoll. Back cut there to Gibson. The layup will be up and good. Beautifully designed and executed there by the Raiders. Good Gibson there with his first points on the night. Nice hustle here on the defensive end of the floor. Again, that is Brian Gibson there on the floor. And okay, so what happened there was, I guess, one referee said that he thought that Monroe Central had the ball. Monroe Central then tried calling a timeout. They were granted that timeout originally. And then the other referee said not so much. Wapahani had the basketball actually, thus the timeout taken away. They weren't credited with the timeout right there, and so they still have 4 timeouts remaining. But that's what happened right there in that moment. So Conkle there for two. 4 points down the night there for the young man. Andrews, no good. But there's Brock Zitgraf doing his thing now underneath. 4 points the last couple possessions. He's now up to 12 points here on the night. Left side three, no good. Rebounded by Eli Andrews. Henderson out to Zitgraf, now to Gibson. Driscoll looking to drive. Back out to Andrews again. 27 seconds and counting. Here's Wapahani again as built on this lead. Andrews drives, Kicks it back out again. Now Gibson will give way to Eli. 10 seconds to play with here in the third. Noah Henderson's three is up, no good. Driscoll there with the rebound, and then he's going to be fouled. There's .1 on the clock. And I can't put .1 on the clock on our screen. So the foul number 22, Justice Davis, his first. Team's fourth. So Driscoll at the line shooting two. And the first one's going to be up and off the front iron, no good. We'll have a substitution, number 35, Josh Swearens, now in. The second of two up and good that time. And so they don't even have time to tip it in if they wanted to. And so that's going to do it here for the third quarter play. Again, it's Wapahani 41, Monroe Central 16. Stick around here with us. We'll have our fourth quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Start of the fourth quarter. Again, we greatly appreciate you all for tuning in from beautiful Raider Gymnasium again here tonight. Again, not too many games left. We have 3 regular season games remaining following tonight's game. Again, the Raiders will be back at it next Friday night here for senior night against Daleville. And then we'll finish up the 2022-2023 campaign on the road at Yorktown and at Shenandoah. Then starts postseason play. Up top here to Gibson. Screen set there by Barton. Left side, Gibson again had an idea of possibly being able to drive to the basket there a few moments ago when he was there at top of the key, but decided to go elsewhere here. Henderson off the mark. Raiders have done a really solid job here throughout the ball game this evening, though, making sure we're taking good care of the basketball, making clean passes. We only have 3 turnovers, and those 3 came in the first half. So really a job well done here by Wapahani, not giving away possessions, making every possession count. Conkle underneath, and that's going to be taken away there by Barton. 5th turnover now in the second half for Monroe Central, gives them 13 on the night. And we're going to have a blocking foul before the shot, it looks like. It's going to be on number 12, Griffin Ganem, his 4th, team's 5th of the half. And we're going to see Ullum and Carter Duncan back in here for the Golden Bears. And 5:36 to go. Andrews there, nice lob pass from Zitgraff, and then Andrews there with the finish. So Andrews now up to 13 points on the night. The Raiders with 3 guys here in double digits. Nice balance, and you love the unselfishness. I talk about that all the time, especially in our varsity games. But, JV is the same deal. You have a bunch of unselfish young men that play the game the right way. They play it hard, and they play together. And they're a lot of fun to watch. Nice follow-up right there by Barton. Puts that one back in there for 2. So Barton now up to 13 points as well on the night. And we're going to have a foul here on Wapahani. That's going to be on number 32. Brock Zitgraff is first, team second. And so we'll have number 2, Carter Wheatley, at the line, shooting 2. So in comes number 33, Jalen Driscoll, and also seeing his first action tonight, number 23, Parker Swain. Sack and a free throw attempt up, no good as well. Rebounded there by Andrews. And a reach-in foul, number 20, Justice Olem, his third. Team's sixth. Up top here, Swain on to Zitgraff. Back to Swain. He'll take the three. No good right there, and it's going to be out of bounds there off Zitgraff. So we'll see number 13, Caleb Lewis, now in here for the first time this evening. We'll sub in for Mason Barton. Again, with just a touch over 4.5 to play. Duncan drives, kicks it back out here to Olem. Conkle here, right corner three, up and good. So 7 points here on the night there for Conkle. The Raiders again lead it by 22 with 4:07 to play. Swain now to Zitgraff. Left wing right now to Andrews. A little pressure put on here by Monroe Central. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor here taken by Wapahani. This will be a 30-second timeout. And so we'll take a 30-second timeout of our own. 45-23 Wapahani with just under 4 minutes to play here in the fourth. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Moments we live for, we celebrate, we must protect. This is what the IHSAA Foundation does every day. By providing scholarships to student athletes, developing coaches and athletic directors, recruiting and retaining high school officials, and awarding grants to IHSAA member schools, we can protect the future of high school sports for the next generation of Hoosiers. Will you join us? We need your help on our team. Donate today at ihsaafoundation.org.
All right, folks, again, 3:51 to play. Caleb Lewis, left side three. That's up and good. The big man making it rain from downtown. So Lewis there with his first points on the night. Again, he just came into the game just a few moments ago. Duncan, no good. That was well defended there by Driscoll. Andrews here with a handoff to Swain. Lewis now to Zitgraff. Screen set by Lewis. Zitgraff's two-point shot up and good. And so that will get the Raiders here to point 50. 14 points on the night here for Zitgraff. Three no good right there. Rebounded by Zitgraff, and the Raiders again slowly bring it up four. Well, so much for that. Quick pass there to Zitgraff, and then Caleb Lewis there with the offensive rebound. Couldn't get the putback to go. You still give yourself a second chance opportunity. Olem no good. And then a foul from behind right there is going to get him to the line. So the foul's on Zitgraff, his second, team's third. And so Henderson will return to the floor here for Swain. Davis in for Duncan here from Monroe Central. Again, folks, just a reminder, make sure to tune in following the conclusion of this JV game. Again, we'll stay right here on the broadcast for the banner unveiling of the 2022 Class 2A Volleyball State Champion Wapahani Lady Raiders, again, as they're recognized here this evening. As that one will be up and good there for 2 there for Conkle. But again, that will be on this broadcast. So we won't have a separate broadcast that we'll have that on. It'll be right here, so make sure to tune in for that following this game right there. Zitgraf cashes in there for another 2-point bucket. 16 points on the night here for Barack Zitgraf. And there's Conkle again. So, heck, both teams are shooting and hitting at ease right now, at will, really. Zitgraf, 3, no good. Rebounded by Olam. Push up 4, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Henderson cruises on in there for 2. Nice pass there from Andrews. So Henderson there with his first points on the night. A timeout on the floor taken by Wapahani. This will be a full timeout. So we'll step aside again here for a quick commercial break. Again, it's 56-27 Wapahani here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back. Had to cut the commercial break a few seconds short, but nonetheless, here the Raiders here with a 29-point lead as we wrap this one up here tonight. Closing seconds. Henderson drives right side. Nice attack to the rim right there by Noah Henderson. 4 points now on the night here for the young man. Conkle, no good. Barton corralling the board. And Barton will just lay that one in there for 2 more. 15 points now for Mason. So the foul here on Barton, his 4th. Team's 4th of the half. And it's going to be number 12, Griffin Ganem at the line, shooting 2. So off the mark here on the first one. There's 36 seconds to play. Second free throw attempt up and good. Lewis, no good. Rebounded by Olam. Up court. And a layup up and good for number 12, Ganem. Swain will get it across half court. Lost the handle on it there initially. And that's going to do it here tonight, folks. Again, your final score. Your Wapahani Raiders 60, the Monroe Central Golden Bears 30. Again, please make sure to stick around. We'll have our 2022 IHSAA Class 2A State Championship banner unveiling here tonight as we recognize the Wapahani Lady Raider volleyball team. Again, that's coming up here in just a few moments right here on the broadcast. Again, do not go anywhere. So we're going to have that coming up here in just a few moments. Again, as we'll be listening to public address announcer Adam Faulkner recognize these ladies here tonight.
Fans, before we begin tonight's varsity contest, we're excited to recognize the Wapahani volleyball team tonight and reveal their 2022 state championship banner. On Saturday, April 5th, at 4:30 at the Ball State University, the Wapahani girls will the Lincoln Stockton Pioneers state sets to win their 2022 volleyball state championship. Here tonight, the varsity roster continuing to apply to the name of the roster. Number 1, Riley Felton. Number 2, Reese Baker. Number 3, Anne Marie Gibson. Number 4, Emily Lewis. Number 5, Lauren Rich. Number 6, Sophia Beeson. Number 7, Chloe Cook. Number 8, Shannon Red. Number 9, Anna Buck. Number 10, Caroline Hudson. Number 11, Macy Babin. Number 12, Cameron Wise. Number 13, Bailey Carpenter. Number 14, Megan Lewis. And number 15, Callie Parker. The Raiders head coach is Katie Weir. Junior varsity coach, Amy Hardwick. Assistant coaches, Paige Williamson, Linda Davis, and Madison Gordon. And Peter Miller. Your 2022 Wapahani Raiders 2A state champions. At this time, we are going to reveal the new banner that will forever emblazon the walls of Wapahani Raider Gymnasium. Drum roll, please. And there it is. Your 2A state champion volleyball Wapahani Raiders. Awesome. Give it up one more time for the world.
All right, folks, so again, there you have it. The banner unveiling of the 2022 IHSAA 2A Volleyball State Championship. Such a big deal. Obviously, love seeing these young ladies back out here on the floor. They were a joy to be able to broadcast for all these years, and especially specifically this year. What a great ride, great time, and capped it off with a championship-winning victory back there at Worthen Arena there in November over Linton Stockton. So, again, it's nice to be able to kind of relive those memories there a little bit and give them their due justice there with that championship banner unveiling here tonight. And, again, we appreciate everyone for kind of sticking around here with us. Again, we're going to conclude tonight's junior varsity broadcast Again, the final score here this evening, Wapahani 60, Monroe Central 30. Make sure to tune in here in just a little while, here in about 15 minutes or so, for our varsity broadcast. Again, Wapahani, Monroe Central going toe-to-toe tonight from Raider Gymnasium. We'll see you back here in just a little while here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.